You've got TMA2 questions, and I've got your answers. This is The Gut War. Now, I understand that people want me to keep making these videos. It's real simple, guys. Eat nutritious fiber. Eat your fermented foods. Reestablish and terraform your gut. Work on it. It takes time. Avoid bullshit poisons. I'm willing to bet 70% of all corporations that produce food in America are injecting some fucking poisons inside of their foods. The poisons that kill your microbiome. I call these foods poisons because they're softly killing you. Anytime you're eating them, you're stepping back and your microbiome takes a hit. Your skin cells take a hit. Your organs take a hit. Your entire orthokinematics, your structure, your bones take a hit. Everything takes a hit. Now this isn't really food you're eating. It's worse than bullshit. It's bullshit poison. It's poison you're consuming. These companies are fucking killing you, and they're charging you a premium to kill you. So stop fucking eating your shit. Start reading labels. Start questioning these fucking foods you're eating. But all of this is just advice. But I'm not ending the video here, goddammit. Check out this video. It's about Dr. Eric Berg going over the benefits of lactic acid. He goes over primarily kombucha, how kombucha has lactic acid. So does kefir. Kefir has more lactic acid than kombucha does. But kombucha has lactic acid with different probiotics inside of it. Kefir is the king of lactic acid. He goes over pickles, he goes over sauerkraut, he goes over all the fucking fermented foods. He doesn't go over nutritional fiber, but that's for other videos. Check out Dr. Eric Berg talking some shit.
Lactic acid. I don't know if you've ever heard of that before, but lactic acid bacteria is probably one of your most friendly bacteria that you have in your gut. And this is what it looks like right here. This is lactic acid. This is called kombucha tea. And it looks disgusting. It has like a fungus in there. They're little tiny friendly microbes. So these little friendly guys will create a really powerful beneficial acid that goes in your gut. First of all, they help neutralize the toxic bacteria, so they're actually good to support your immune system. They deodorize bad smells, so they actually get rid of rotten smells that are in your colon. So when you go to the bathroom, if you have a bad smell, you need to consume some lactic acid from something like kombucha tea. And they also enhance the nutritional benefit of your foods. Because it's an acid, it allows you to absorb more proteins, amino acid, like also minerals, trace minerals, calcium, zinc. So this enhances the nutritional value of the food that you already eat. If your colon is not acid enough, you're not going to be able to break down food. So this ensures that the pH is correct in the large and small intestine. So it also helps your skin. It's a blood cleanser. It's a colon cleanser, like I said. It loves mucous membranes. So in your colon, you have these layers of mucous membranes, and also in your mouth and the different parts of your body and your sinuses. This is wonderful to support the mucous membrane. So it's an overall great thing for your immune system. Now what's interesting is this stuff is made from white sugar and black tea. So you take, and I'll actually put the recipe below in the link, but you basically take sugar and you dissolve it in water and you put black tea in it with caffeine, and then you let it cool down and you put this little fungus in here. Looks disgusting. And then the fungus starts eating up the caffeine in the tea and the sugar and converts it into lactic acid. Pretty wild. So we're basically consuming kind of the waste product from these microbes with a lot of good benefits. So you can also get this from consuming pickles, right? You can also get it from kefir, which is a type of sour yogurt. You can get it from yogurt. You can get it from pickled vegetables. And my favorite, which is sauerkraut. So start consuming these fermented foods and enhance the benefit from your food. Thanks for watching.
So make sure you're eating your fermented foods, guys and girls. Make sure you're eating a wide variety of nutritious fiber. And make sure you're making your homemade fermented foods. Store-bought fermented foods are okay, but homemade fermented foods are even more powerful. Make sure you're implementing intermittent fasting. Make sure that you are avoiding poisons, because these companies are creating some bullshit foods that devastate your microbiome because they cheapen the food. And these substitute ingredients wreck us from within. And they're not good for us. And for some reason, the FDA approves them. And they kill us from within. Make sure you're intermittent fasting. Make sure that you're exercising more frequently than you did. Make sure that you're drinking enough water throughout the day. When you go to the bathroom, you should be pissing out Aquafina. You should be pissing out a nice clean color piss. If your piss is yellow or dark egg yolk orange, you really need to implement more water into your nutritional intake. But all of this is just advice, guys, and I'm trying to give you to arm yourselves for the gut war. Because there are pathogens living inside of your large and small intestines. There is a gut war. And these pathogens have developed fortresses in different regions of your gut, in your small intestine, your large intestine. And when you get leaky gut, those pathogens go through your intestines to outside regions of your body and develop fortresses. And that's how people start getting conditions. But all of this is just advice. But this is what I did. And this is what I'm doing. And a lot of other people are doing. Now get the fuck out there and win the gut war.